Let me introduce myself. Gordon Parr, resident of Southport, Lancashire for the past 60 years. I've had a long, interesting and successful life, which I would like to share with family, friends and future generations, and for my own satisfaction. Also as an example to others who may wish my company, Time of Your Life, to create such a work for their benefit. Born on the Merseyside in 1935, from loving and caring parents, Gordon and Eleanor, with a younger brother Charles, I was educated on the Wirral and Liverpool. In January 1953, at the age of 17 years, I joined the Household Cavalry, the Royal Horse Guards, on a 3-year contract with 22 years on the reserve. My late wife, Begina, once asked me, what was the most memorable day of your life? My response, the coronation of 1953. I'm very proud that my son Mark followed me into the regiment, serving over 20 years. After 18 months, I transferred to the military police and served in London, Paris, and at the 1955 Four-Power Conference in Geneva, protecting Prime Minister Anthony Eden. Due to my military police background and seeking adventure, I was well qualified to join the colonial police, so join I did. Initially on probation in Southport for a year, and then a posting to Bermuda. However, after 2 years of policing, I resigned. On arriving back in the UK, I joined IBM in Leeds as a salesman. After 3 years, I was offered a transfer to Toronto. However, on arriving in Canada, I never took up the position. Instead, my girlfriend Mary joined me, and for the best part of a year, we travelled across North America, returning to the UK via New York in December 1960. I joined NCR as a salesman in the north of England, selling accounting machines. I was a good salesman, and after 3 years was offered the most sought-after position of manager for Mauritius. Just 29 years of age, there followed 3 of the happiest years of my life. Marriage to Begina, a beautiful 20-year-old talented German girl, who was to be my wife for 32 years, and who gave me 2 wonderful sons, Gordon and Mark. Mark Twain said, Mauritius was made first, then heaven. He was right. However, all good things come to an end, and I was promoted to Hong Kong as NCR manager in August 1967. Wanting to control my own destiny, and realizing the great potential of importing to the UK from Hong Kong, I resigned, cashed in the pension and savings, sold the Mercedes, and returned to Southport to set up in business. The year 1968, and until my retirement in 2000, I developed a number of very successful businesses in the UK and internationally. Marcus Fashion Wigs, Everlash Individual Eyelashes, Jeans and Thing Boutiques, Voyager Travel and Adventure Wear, my Lonsdale brand being registered and marketed in over 20 countries. In 1994, the Lonsdale Rugby Tube was the winner of the Packaging Design of the Year award and was displayed in the Design Centre, the Haymarket, London, for 12 months. Worldwide multi-million pound turnover resulted in invitations to Buckingham Palace and Downing Street to meet Margaret Thatcher, with invitations to join trade missions worldwide. I acquired the title Lord of Kirkby Lonsdale and was appointed a Knight of the Military and Hospitallary Order of St. Lazarus of Jerusalem. My efforts and the support of my family and business colleagues resulted in beautiful homes in Southport and Sarasota, fine cars and holidays worldwide. I retired and took a late gap year, travelling worldwide. On returning to Southport and feeling that I still had much to offer, I offered my services to the cruise industry, initially as a lecturer, then as an art director for B&O. My most memorable cruise, the 2005 Around the World in 80 days on P&O Oriana. During this time I developed my textograph embellished portraiture business, and working with ship's photographer Ocean Images, marketed the concept on the ships of Crystal, Celebrity and Holland America for 8 years. In 2012, one of the companies for whom I lectured asked if I could provide a dozen lecturers for a season for one of their ships. This resulted in the forming of the Cruise Lecturers Association and resulted in hundreds of associates and their guests cruising worldwide. In 2014 was formed the Cruise Arts and Crafts Association. In April 2015, I passed ownership of the Cruise Lecturers Association to an associate, whilst retaining the Cruise Arts and Crafts Association. Arts and Crafts Associates in 2014-15, cruising worldwide. It has given me great pleasure to have introduced cruising to so many. Looking back over a full and prosperous life, I've enjoyed a long and happy family life, served and contributed to the wealth of the country, travelled the world, brought pleasure to many, and been responsible for a great deal of employment. It's all been rather lovely. Now using design and computer know-how, we offer a unique opportunity to others to record their lifetime's achievements for family, friends, future generations, and their own personal satisfaction. Thank you.